Hi, today we are in Tata Motors Lucknow plant. So we are in the EV training room situated here. So as a part of this lab, so we have established various different equipments where the learners can have the practical understanding of different EV systems and its behavior and overall system that's architecture as well. As a part of this, we have the BMS demonstration lab that is being here. So we have the battery pack, which is integrated with the battery management system, which is a smart battery management system. We also have the charger here, and then we have a load. So in this way, we are able to create a charging conditions. We are able to create a discharging conditions for the battery. On top of this, overall the system is connected via a software, and so that we can visualize all the activities that are happening inside the battery management system. Maybe you can see all the voltages, the temperatures read by the battery management system, and all the parameters which are here, and various different information also. As a part of this, we can even do the different settings where the learner can understand how do you set maybe the different protection features, and also you can perform certain calibration activities such a way that somebody who is in front of the system can really conduct various different settings here, and then they can do a charging, they can do a discharging, they can set different charging parameters, discharging parameters, and see whether the BMS takes care of giving the protection to the battery and its components as well. And once they have a good understanding of this, so that it gives them a confidence to know what is a battery management system is and its functions as well. And next to that, it's a very important component. We have a cell testing and characterization machine. So with the help of this machine, we are able to conduct the charging and discharging activities on the lithium ion cell. So we have also provided different lithium ion cells which are here for different formats and different chemistries like NMC, LFP chemistries. So we will be able to keep the cells here and then perform charging conditions and discharging conditions. In this way, when we perform charging and discharging conditions, we get a lot of data from the machine. So the voltage characteristics, maybe the internal resistance characteristics, and various different type of characteristics. So with the help of this machine, so one can understand all the different parameters of a cell. Maybe what is OCV curve, what is nominal voltage, what is discharge characteristics, discharge characteristics different C rates, and charge characteristics and characteristics of different C rates. So in a way that it also can do a aging test, we can do a capacity feeding, we can do an internal resistance measurement. So all of that can be done. So with the help of this machine, the learner will get to know the characteristic behavior of a lithium ion cell. So with the help of this information, they can also go and configure the battery management system as well. So just to get the basics right, so we also have displayed some of the fundamental components like the cylindrical cells, prismatic cell, and a pouch cell. So it kind of gives a good of an understanding and an idea to a learner that how different formats are there. So on top of it, we also have the very simple and small battery pack manufacturing kit. So with the help of this kit, so we can make different battery packs, such as with the spot welding, and we can do some configurations of various series and parallel configurations. So that the learner will get to know, okay, this is how the battery pack is created in series and parallel, how the arrangements are there inside, what is cell, what is module, what is sub-module, then what is the overall pack in place. So all of that they can study and understand here. And the next setup that we have here, we have the regenerative braking test setup. So with the help of this setup, we are able to provide a clear understanding of what is regenerative braking is and how does the regenerative braking works. So we have various different settings that we can do using the help of a computer here. So we have provided the software interface to set up the motor controller parameters. So with the help of the information here, all the data which is from this machine, maybe the motor current, motor voltage, the battery temperature, battery current, all of this data can be visualized through the systems and softwares which are here. So we can also see this company is having condition. So we can create various different region condition in change in uh, like this way, it gives an idea that understanding of what is regenerative braking, how does it work, and what is the regenerative current is and all of that. So then comes the last equipment, which is here. We call it a VECU. That is a electric vehicle control unit EVCU blend setup. So with the help of this, we have all the component subsystems which have been indicated here with the help of the VECU. And the system contains pretty much everything that is present in the electric vehicle. And we also have much more functions and features with the help of a control panel, so where we have various different inputs and outputs. Inputs we can control to the system, so that we can change the temperatures of the different systems with the help of the throttle, sorry, the sliders. With the help of this slider, we can change the SOC. We can check how the system behaves. Let's say you have the charger being connected, if the temperature goes higher, so with the charger cuts off, if you are having a situation where we induce a fault in the system, the system will shut down, which will create a safety net to the operating of the whole components in place. And also, this is having a complete CAN interface, which is here. That means everything that is happening in the system, maybe from a charger, from the BMS, from the motor controller, from the VECU, and also from the control panel, all the data comes here, and it gives a bigger perspective for the learner that how does the systems are functioning and what is the information that is flowing in between the systems in place. So this is the overall setup that we have established at Lucknow plant and Tata Motors, and this gives the opportunity for learners to gain an insights into what is EV and how does the technology of components or subsystems exist inside the EV. Thank you very much.